stop right now.
Okay, hello. Hello, stream. I know nobody's in here yet, but that's okay. Just getting everything sorted. Hopefully the audio is working. Can I just get out of this, please? Make sure this is working. I'm just trying to get the thumbnail to work. We'll see how that goes. Um, and then I'll start talking. I also want to make sure the audio is good. Or at least, or if you're gonna just at least hear. Okay, thumbnail's there. I'm now going to check the audio. Oh, yep, okay. We've got audio. Nice. Okay. Hello, everyone. I know nobody's here, but everyone, meaning people who watch this after the stream is over. This is my first live stream. I just wanted to stream because it's easier than making a video and it's more free form, discussions where I can just rant basically about stuff that's in the title. And yeah, making a video would have been too hard. It would have, I would have had to edit it. It would have taken forever to upload because it would have been long. And so yeah, I just thought, why don't I just live stream and then just have some gameplay of me playing Miles Morales in the background because this game is awesome and it's relaxing. It's a Christmas themed game and it's December, so I thought why not? I even put it in the thumbnail, a little game and chat sort of thing. Anyway, yeah. So getting into the topics at the title, I actually want to say first, this is my second time doing the stream because I did it. Um, I did the exact same stream 10 minutes ago until I watched the video back and realized that there was no audio, and that the video did not pick up my voice. So it was just silent gameplay of me swinging around as Miles Morales. So I thought, you know what, it was only like half an hour long, so I'll just re-record it. So it's good though, my voice will be warmed up, and my knowledge on the topics will be refined, as I've already just said all this stuff 20 minutes ago. So yeah, as you can see the title and the thumbnail, a bit of a clickbait thumbnail, but it's true. DC is a fucking mess. It's a mess. So we'll be talking about that, and we're also going to be talking about the Avatar Way of Water first reactions, which are glowing, by the way. So yeah, DC is a fucking mess. I just want to get that out of the way. So much shit has come out today from the Hollywood Reporter and from Deadline about everything that's happening in in DC, the DCEU. I oh my god, yeah. I just want to start off by saying I am a fan of the DCEU. I am not the biggest fan out there. Like I'm not a Snyder. I'm actually like more on the side of like I don't want to say I'm anti-Snyder. Like that's but I'm not a Snyder. I'm not gonna. I also don't want to say I'm not a Snyder fan because the guy's nothing against the guy. It's just his movies to me are not that great, and they're not. His style just doesn't resonate with me. I guess. Although I do like Batman versus Superman. I don't love it, but I like it. It's my favorite one of his DC movies. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not the biggest DC fan, and so this is all this information. Like, if it makes me this annoyed, imagine how it makes a like full-on DC fan. And I am a DC fan, but I'm not like a major one. Like, I'm more of a Marvel guy than a DC guy. But I do have a lot of love for DC. But yes, and it hurts me to see that the DC universe is a fucking mess. It's a mess, and I don't want to keep saying that. I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So first of all, so much stuff happened. But first of all, Black Adam 2 is not happening, which Dwayne Johnson has been going on Twitter saying it's happening. This movie was a hit, all that stuff, campaigning for it basically on Twitter, and that is not the case at all. The movie did not even break $400 million, and nobody's talking about it anymore. The only thing anybody would talk about was the cameo at the end, which has also been undone, which I'll talk about. So yeah, I've seen Black Adam. I didn't watch it when it first came out, otherwise I would have reviewed it. But no, I've seen it. I watched it a few weeks ago, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I thought parts of it were good, parts of it were okay. I think the action was great, CGI was great, all that stuff. I thought Dwayne Johnson was just playing himself, which he always does. I like Dwayne Johnson as well. I don't want to sound like I'm bashing on Dwayne Johnson. I like him quite a bit, and I love a lot of his movies. but he does play himself in all these movies, and that's fine. You know, if that's your thing, that's fine. But when you're playing an already established character, then I feel like you should maybe tone it down a bit and maybe stay true to the character a little bit. But anyway, yeah. So the movie was okay. It was okay, and it completely flopped at the box office based on its budget and how much it made. You know, its budget. I didn't know how much its budget was, but it was hundreds of millions of dollars, and it flopped at the box office. It made like 400 million. I don't even know if it broke 400 million, but if it and Dwayne Johnson is the biggest movie star in the world, and if he had made a comic book movie, which is the best-selling movie genre at the moment, the biggest movie star in the world made a movie in the most popular genre at the moment, and it didn't even break half a billion dollars at the box office. It didn't even break 400 million. Then you've got a problem, and I don't know what the cause of it is. Is it just, that it's just a bad movie? But bad movies have made a lot of money before. You know, I mean, like, I can't really give an example off the top of my head, but I know that they have. Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder made like $600 million or something. That's not a... I know in my review a while ago I said it was quite good, but I had some time, I've had a few rewatches, and I'm like, you know what, it's not that good. So yeah, but that movie made heaps. And so, yeah, it's just disappointing to see the embarrassment that Dwayne Johnson is doing on Twitter, talking about how much of it's a smash hit, you know. The hierarchy in the DC universe is about to change. That didn't happen. The only thing people talked about was a cameo that's been undone, seeing as being reported by Deadline and the Hollywood Reporter. I think this is alleged. This is just stuff I saw on Twitter this morning that I wanted to talk about. I am not a source. I am not even well educated on what's happening. This is just stuff I've seen on Twitter and I wanted to talk about. So yeah, they're going on. It's embarrassing, but anyway, yeah. So it's not going well for them. I keep saying that over and over, but yeah, it sounds like Henry Cavill will not be back as Superman. You know, that's really a shame as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Man of Steel. I haven't seen it in a long time. I need to rewatch it to fully form my opinion on it. But yeah, it's so yeah. There's a lot of drama going on with him. He left The Witcher. He's been campaigning on social media saying, "Oh, I'm so happy to be back in the Cape and stuff." When he just did one cameo, and no contracts have been signed, by the way, according to everyone. You know, all the sources, you know, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, all that stuff. No contracts have been signed, and he filmed a cameo for The Flash, and apparently that's been cut, and apparently he will not be back, which is a shame because he quit the fucking Witcher. I haven't seen The Witcher, but I know a lot of people love that show. He quit The Witcher for this, and he's not coming back by the sounds of it. He still very well might, but it sounds like he's not. He was coming back, and then he's not coming back, and he's coming back, and he's not coming back. It's a fucking nightmare at this point. I feel terrible. I feel awful for Warner Brothers, but it's their fault, you know. The guys over there, they got to sort their shit out. They got to absolutely sort their shit out. But yeah, that's not all that came out. Wonder Woman 3 is also not happening. Patty Jenkins, something's going on with her and Jeff Johns, right? I'm pretty sure they were writing the movie, and now it's been canned. Like, absolutely canned. Deleted. It's not happening. Which is a shame, because I like the first Wonder Woman. I don't like the second one. The first one is good. I need to rewatch it. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on over there, man. I mean, Patty Jenkins, she's the director of the first two Wonder Woman movies. She was also attached to do a Star Wars thing, and I'm pretty sure that's not happening anymore either. What is going on with her, man? I mean, like, she'd made a really good movie in the first one, and now she's, you know, being canned off of Star Wars movies, and her Wonder Woman 3 movie has been canned as well, you know? And I also feel bad because Gal Gadot, I can't remember, I'll say Gal Gadot. She got on Twitter yesterday and was talking about how much she loves Wonder Woman and how grateful she is to have the opportunity. But it wasn't like a goodbye. It was like she literally said at the end of the tweet, "I'm so excited to show you the next chapter." And the next day, her third movie gets like canned. And you know, it's not like it's not ever happening. It might still happen, but there are like no plans for it to happen in the near future. Which is, you know, I feel bad for her, to be honest. I really do, because she doesn't do a lot of stuff outside of DC, like in terms of acting, other than like Red Notice, which was terrible. But yeah, at this point in time, I'm not sure. The Death of the Nile, which I haven't seen. But yeah, man, it's insane what's happening over there, and that's not even the whole of it, you know. there's some stuff going on with, this is, okay, this is an example of how much of a mess it is over there. They want to usher out Jason Momoa's Aquaman. This is what I'm hearing and reading on Twitter, by the way. This is not 100% confirmed, but this is rumoured. They are rumoured to be wanting to push out Jason Momoa's Aquaman and recast him as Lobo for a Lobo movie. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? They could cast anyone, or not anyone, obviously, but this is Aquaman. This is like one of the biggest characters in the DC universe. You want to, you want to shoehorn him out? Does that even make sense? And recast the actor as Lobo? Like, I know James Gunn likes his smaller characters, but Jesus Christ, man. Cast Carl Urban or something. He'd be great. Not Aquaman, not your Aquaman. That's like the MCU. Okay, well, this is a bad example because she's dead. Okay, that's like the MCU. I was going to say Black Widow, but that's like the MCU. Like shoehorning out the Scarlet Witch, and then recasting Elizabeth Olsen as like Squirrel Girl, yeah. And she's a pretty popular character, Squirrel Girl, but she's nowhere near as popular as like Scarlet Witch. Just trying to think of a lesser known character. That's like them doing that and then just like not acknowledging it. Like, unless I don't have my facts straight, but that's insane. That's insane. It's a mess over there. And not even to mention what's going on with The Flash. I mean, come on. That movie, and from all, from what I'm hearing, from what everybody's hearing, the movie's quite good. The movie's actually really good by the sounds of it. But with everything happening with Ezra Miller, I mean, how are they going to promote that movie knowing that the star of it is like, a criminal? Didn't he like break into someone's house and steal their liquor? And he also okay. This is all alleged by the way. This is allegedly. He also didn't he allegedly groom someone? It was accused of grooming someone, and didn't he like threaten a couple in a hotel or something? Insane bar fights. I mean, it's not to laugh at. It is actually quite serious, and I hope he gets the help he needs. But seriously, sorry, I shouldn't be. Sorry, they use they them pronouns. Sorry, my mistake. I want to be respectful. But yeah, just insane what's going on over there. It's such a shame because I love a lot of stuff that they do. I love Birds of Prey. I love Shazam. I love the Suicide Squad. I love the first Aquaman. It sucks that they're not getting stuff right. But I feel like this. But okay, all of this mess could be a sign of. Again, this is just me ranting. I apologize. All of this stuff could just be a sign of James Gunn and Peter Safran purging everything and starting over. Because I have all the faith in the world in James Gunn. I think he can do this. I think he can turn it all around and, really make a DC universe that is, lives up to its potential. Because he has not had one project that I disliked that I've seen of his. Sorry, I'm like trying not to like burp. I'm sorry. Yeah, he has not done one project that I have not liked. And so I really trust that with him as the head of DC, my favourite DCEU movie is DCEU, DC Extended Universe, which I'm pretty sure is renamed to like DC Universe or DC Studios or something like that. He made my favourite DCEU project in the Suicide Squad, not the first one, the second one, the soft reboot of the first one, which was awesome. I love that movie so much. And, Peacemaker as well. Peacemaker's awesome. I really trust James Gunn that he can do this. And this could be a sign that he's purging stuff. But this could also be a sign, or you're purging stuff and starting over, but this could also be a sign that, like, things are going terribly over there and they have no clue what they're doing. But I have all the faith in the world in James Gunn, So I trust. I have faith that he's doing something right. He's very active on social media, so a lot of his tweets give me hope. So yeah, I guess that's the situation with DC. Not to mention, it's not everything with DC. Like, not everything over there is a mess. The Joker and the Batman are two terrific movies. The Batman is like one of the best movies of the year. Joker was fucking awesome. They're both getting sequels. They both made amazing money. Joker made over $1 billion. The Batman made like over $700 million, which is pretty great. And Robert Pattinson is now my favorite Batman. Like that movie recently came on Netflix, and I've rewatched it like 4 fucking times in the last 3 weeks. It's fucking awesome. And I'm so excited for Joker 2. I'm so excited for the Batman 2, which is a ways off. But, and with me talking about all this stuff getting cancelled, like Wonder Woman 3 and, Henry Cavill not coming back, don't think that the Batman 2 isn't happening. That movie is fucking happening. That movie's happening. Don't worry. But yeah, so it's just a shame to see this stuff happen, and also, and what's happened with all the stuff that like Dave said was happening, like wasn't there a Black Canary movie that was supposed to be happening, and Blue Beetle was happening. Batgirl got cancelled. I'm very excited for Blue Beetle. That's really good because that got moved to cinemas because that was originally coming out on HBO Max, but that's now exclusively in theaters release, which is really good. So I'm very happy about that. I'm excited for that movie. It looks, from all the they recently released a poster which looks pretty cool. It's just like a beetle, but it looks cool. And yeah, the set photos, the suit looks awesome. Very excited for that. They have some promising stuff over there. I don't know what's happening with this Black Canary movie that they said was happening, but yeah, yeah, we'll see. They got Aquaman coming out. They got The Flash coming out, which it sounds like a good movie, but I just don't know how they're going to promote it. What they're going to use, Supergirl, which that's fine, but it's like the actress who's portraying Supergirl. I forgot her name. Oh god, I did forget her name. She's not very well known, and it's a new character, so they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but they could use Michael Keaton. We have 3 Batmans in circulation right now. I'm just thinking about that because they have, apparently there's going to be a Batfleck cameo in Aquaman, which I thought Batfleck was done. Ben Affleck's Batman. I thought he was done. This is another example of how much of a mess it is over there. They need to get their continuity and everything sorted out, because the general viewer will be confused. Like, wasn't there another Batman that in the Flash movie, but this Flash also saw this Batman, and yeah, it's a mess. And I'm just worried. I'm very worried. But they've got some promising stuff coming up, so I'm cautiously optimistic, but also very worried. So yeah, that's my rant about DC. I could go on about this for a while, but it would just be me saying the same thing over and over again and ranting, basically. But yeah, that's all I want to say about DC. I'm now going to move on to my second topic, which is Avatar: The Way of Water. First reactions came out, and they are great. They are fucking phenomenal. I'm not going to read them out or anything, but I'm just going to let you know they're awesome. Some of them saying a lot of them saying it's much better than the first, and the first is like the number 1 grossing movie of all time. I mean, they had to re-release it to get it there, but still, yeah, that's encouraging, very encouraging. The trailers have been awesome, although they did not give away enough of the story that I feel like they should have. But the trailers looked visually amazing. Is that even visually? They looked amazing. Whatever. They looked great. There was one shot that was like 3 seconds long of like one of the Navari. Is that what they're called? Oh god, I don't want to say it wrong. I haven't seen Avatar 1 in a long time. I just know that I remember liking the movie. It's just been a long time since I've seen it. The Novuri. I can't remember. But yeah, one of the blue people straddling like a dolphin, right, in the water. And that's an entirely CG shot. And it costs $100,000 just for that like 3-second shot. That's insane. This movie is expensive and it needs to make that money back. But I'm very, very optimistic with these reviews that it's going to make the money back. People saying it's better than the first, people saying it's phenomenal, emotionally resonant, all that kind of stuff. I'm very excited. James Cameron, don't doubt James Cameron. There is a saying, but I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. But there is a saying about James Cameron about don't doubt him, because he has 2 of the top 3 gross. He is the director of 2 of the top 3 highest grossing movies of all time. Titanic and Avatar. And there's a reason for that. And I just hope Avatar 3 can be as good as Avatar 2 sounds. I'm very excited for this movie. It comes out in 10 days? And also, the review embargo came out 10 days before the movie came out. So that's usually a good sign, because that means that the studios want people to see these reviews and go see the movie. A good example of this is Halloween Ends. Terrible movie. I have a review of it. Go check it out. Terrible movie. The review embargo lifted. If you don't know what an embargo is just like sort of the time, like the time when people who have seen the movie early are allowed to talk about it, right? So like the embargo is like the thing that is stopping them from talking, right? Talking about the movie. So the embargo lifted 2 hours before the movie, or like a few hours before Halloween Ends came out. That means that the studio did not want people reading the reviews, and that they wanted them to go in blind without reading reviews because they knew the review's going to be terrible because they know the movie's terrible. Studios know when they've got a bad movie, and Halloween Ends was really bad. But yeah, and this 10 days early, 10 days before the film comes out, that means the studio, they really want people to see these reviews because they know that the movie's amazing and they know the reviews are going to be great. So they really want people to see these reviews so they can go see the movie so they can make their fucking money back, because let me tell you, this was an expensive movie. They want to make their money back, and I think it will. You know, I don't think it will make as much as the first Avatar, which made like $2.8 billion or something crazy like that. But I think it will definitely break $1 billion. I think it will probably be the highest grossing movie of the year, beating Top Gun, yes. And yeah, so I'm very excited for Avatar 2. I mean, yeah, I just hope Avatar 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Is there going to be an Avatar 6? I know they've greenlit heaps of them. So, yeah, I know James Cameron is not going to be the... Oh, look at that, we're talking about two James today. James Gunn and James Cameron. Anyway. I know that James Cameron is not going to be the director of, like, Avatar 4. I think he's coming back for 3. I don't know if he's doing 4 or 5. He said he's definitely not doing 6. I don't think he's doing 5. I can't remember if he's doing 4. But yeah, once he leaves, I just hope that whoever the new director is can keep it up. But that's a years off. They've already shot like a lot. I'm pretty sure they've like already done most of their principal photography for Avatar 3. And so that movie will be coming out pretty soon, like within the next 3 years, I would assume. So yeah, that's exciting. I mean, I'm so excited for this movie. You see, the thing about, okay, I will try to review it, but the thing about my theatre is that when they do, because I live in like a small town, when they do movies, they usually do them for a very short period of time. So we'll see if I can actually get out to see it. But yeah, so I'm very excited for it though. I really am. I think while I like the first Avatar, I'm not the biggest fan. I need to rewatch it and really, refine my thoughts on it. I know there are a lot of people who don't like the first Avatar, but a lot of those people watched Avatar 2 and have said that it's fucking phenomenal in the reviews. It's going to be insane. I'm so excited. It's been a while since we've had like an actual. This is different to like a Marvel movie, right? This is like a big blockbuster movie that everybody's talking about and that everybody wants to go watch. So yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while. It's been 13 years since the first Avatar. And, bring on Avatar 2. We're excited. Let me know in the comments if you're excited, because I want to gauge the general audience, excitement for this movie, to see how much money it can actually make. And to see if it... There are people saying it can make $3 billion at the box office. Like, that's insane. And if I will be shocked if it does. I don't even know if it will break 2 billion. I think it will definitely break 1 billion. I don't know about 2 billion. Maybe. I think maybe 2 billion, but I think 3 billion, you're dreaming. I don't think it will beat the first Avatar because it's just been too long. And while people are still excited about it, I think it would have done, let's say they released it 2 years after the first Avatar. Then people would have made more. But yeah, it's been like 13 years. I don't think it's making $3 billion. But anyway, that's it for the stream. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to rant. I know it's a stream. It's not a long stream. It's like 25 minutes. It's not that long, but it's better than doing a video. I can just rant, free-form conversation, or free-form talking, rather. I like this format where I can just sit here and play Miles Morales and just rant. It feels good, rather than making and editing a video and waiting like 3 hours for it to upload. Because I make these videos like late at night, and so I have to like stay up while the videos upload, so that way I can make sure they're uploaded properly and that everything is good with the audio and stuff. So I have to wait till they finish uploading to check them, because I'm not going to upload a video and then go to sleep and then like 12 hours later see that there's been no audio the whole time. So yeah, anyway, that is it for this stream. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know nobody's watching the stream now, but at the end, people who will come and watch the stream after, please leave a comment in the comments and let me know your thoughts on the whole situation. Are you excited for Avatar? Do you think DC's a mess? What can they do to improve this? Do we just have faith in James Gunn? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. If you liked this video or this stream, please like and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications. I have my White Lotus Season 2 finale review coming out on Monday night. Turn on the notifications so that way you can check out that video when it comes out. And yeah, that's it for this stream. I will see you guys in the next one.